Hey y'all, what's going on? So listen, okay. Now y'all, ooh, excuse me. I have not been talking about a whole lot of news stories lately. But have you seen the video of the bitch throwing her baby
What?
to fight another bitch on the butt? Wait,
Oh wow! Did anybody catch the baby?
yes, thank God.
That's good then. She was wrong, but they caught the baby.
That funky ass.
It's not that serious. First of
She's
all,
arguing. If I didn't have my baby, and bitch, you disrespecting me in front of my. I'm talking
but
about baby.
you got those, and I'm not going to exclude myself because I will argue with a woman as babies. Not saying that I will fight them, but I will argue with you. But you have those that take it a step further. I don't care if you got your baby or not. Put the baby down, and we gonna see what happened. That's when it means she probably took that literally what she did because she tossed the baby. Well,
No, I'm sorry. You don't fucking do
you
it.
don't throw your baby. I agree. I'm just saying, like people.
And I think the girl was getting ready to get up off the bus and was running it a little bit more.
I don't want to see it because I understand what you're saying. It's irresponsible on both parts. Like, just let it go. You know how you tell me I do you? You don't want me doing you like that? Okay.
You gotta see this bitch throw this. Oh, wait.
But you cussing though.
Watch. Watch, here it comes. Boom. Did this? She.
How
Pray.
can she say for no? I just want first things first. Disrespecting you in front of your baby. You disrespecting yourself, cussing
Right,
like
like
that
that
in
in
front
front
of
of
your
your
child.
child.
One. Two being pay her for dust. Since you know that your baby's there, pay her for dust. You not only have your life at hand,
Yeah.
you have your baby's life out there. Number one, that's what you should be thinking about. But no, you let your silly, womanly emotions take over and your head get hot, get heated. Your seat apparently was too hot because you couldn't stay in it. You're nasty, crusted, dusty. Because she's dusty.
She's
a dust queen.
This is my
She's
thing right
slump
here.
queen. You mop bucket queen. She's mop water.
Mop water, dirty mop, stagnated mop water.
Dirty
Okay.
mop, nasty sewer, dusty, nasty, muddy queen. Just a dust.
Okay, here's my thing. And I had, when y'all was young, I had a, well, I've mentioned Tina Hunt to you. I don't fuck I can say her name. That's the one who was messing with y'all daddy before while I was pregnant with y'all.
She's a dust queen too.
Well, I mean, poor thing. Anyway.
Right. That's neither here nor there.
Right, but bitches will try you when you with your children.
And you paid up for dust, didn't you? Long story short.
Somewhat.
See what I'm saying? It's
not... Wait, well, I'm gonna explain to you.
And then she put her hands on you.
Oh.
No, can we? I'm sorry for cutting you off. I'm gonna let you get back to your story, but I do also want to throw this scenario out. What if you got your kids and somebody laid hands on you with your kids in your hands? Now, is that a situation to toss the baby? Or
listen,
to get up through?
Listen, when that situation went down, I just so happened to be with Diego, Lord rest his soul, and Aja. Okay. So that meant first of all, now had I been just me and with y'all, hell no, I would have. But I would have got at that bitch.
Right after. Right.
Oh, I would have got at the bitch.
Right, I'm gonna find you
afterwards. But I would never put you all in jeopardy. And what kept me and her from going, just throwing them, was the fact that I didn't even want y'all to see that.
Right. And that's what I'm talking about.
You know how people will say, "Where your kids been at? They all proper, and they all private school proper."
Nah.
It ain't for y'all to see that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I was upset with myself because my mouth is motherfucking tough.
Right.
Like bitches might get it twisted, but it is. But I still had to stop myself because y'all was there. No, never out my frame for y'all. Right. But this bitch threw her motherfucking baby. Like to a motherfucker, I'm assuming she don't know. Right. Cause had she have known the girl, had she have known the girl, she would have gave the baby to her from get go.
Right. Let's just put it where it is. This is 2013. Okay. Not only are the guys shooting now, the women are shooting too.
Yeah.
let's just be real, honey. She could have easily drawn down you and killed you on that bus. Because
And
it
that
happened
baby.
down here. She could have smoked you like a Polish sausage in the summer on
Trust
the 4th
it.
of July. You got it
Trust
twisted.
it.
And you lucky you got the right one, honey, because there's some women out here that bars none. Child,
I
mother,
think,
daughter, nothing.
I don't know, is it different? I know people do shit, but like, y'all, I have to say this. Kentucky,
Off the chain.
it can be, I mean, like, we ain't got a whole bunch of shopping and shit, but some of the shit that I see on World Star, some of the shit that people do, that motherfucking shit would never be fucking tolerated.
No,
Trust me.
No, we country.
You know what I'm saying?
They say we country, but we country, but
I
we
mean,
ain't having it. You get a country, what you call it?
Well, I don't even know. I've had some
I can't call it
Moscato.
a country.
A country ass whooping?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. But I'm saying, to me, I feel like this bitch was way out of order. They needed to call the police. This bitch lost her motherfucking mind. Yes, a bitch can get under your skin and make you mad, but to the point where, bitch, you would throw your motherfucking child. And what if she wouldn't have caught that baby? He would have just, or she would have just hit the floor. And you talking about disrespecting me? What?
There you late. And where was the bus driver's mind? Again. These things can be avoided. If y'all don't stop that, I'm putting y'all off the bus and I'm about to call the police.
Well, I really think at this point, the way things are going on these buses and public transportation, that there should be an officer on the, exactly. Because we had an incident, last summer, where these two guys followed this dude that got on the bus, followed the bus, got on the motherfucking bus and shot him in broad daylight on that bus, got off and got back in the car that came in.
That's the second murder on the public transportation.
Exactly. Like, I can't, with some of this shit, and like, I don't know, maybe it's me. Here's the thing, and she looked like a really young lady. And I will say this, you know what I'm saying, when you have your children young, like, you still got shit you're trying to learn yourself. And if you don't have a solid support, something behind you, teaching you or telling you what's right, wrong, or whatever, as far as your children are concerned, just helping you, then, I mean, you know what I'm saying, you don't know, but clearly, even without that, even thinking about just your child's well-being, how do you get mad enough to throw your motherfucking baby?
She's right. 808.
She threw her baby. She just threw her motherfucking baby. Like, I don't get that. I don't understand that, nor will I ever, understand a broad like that. I'm sure some motherfucker will try to rationalize that shit, but I'm not. All I see is a child thrown. All over whoever slept, whatever the fuck they was talking about, all of it was irrelevant. But y'all, that just blew me out of the damn water. This bitch threw her baby. I'm trying to think of what scenario. Y'all know I got to think of a scenario for this bitch. Let me see. That's none. Just throw that bitch somewhere. Like, but I will say this, though. I think she's just young, and I think she was so mad. However, there is still no excuse for taking and slinging and throwing your child. Like, there's never no excuse for that. Just, boom. And I think she was livid or whatever, but you still got to have some fucking control now. You got your baby. That's supposed to stabilize you. The child that's on your lap, you was supposed to just play that bitch for dust. And even when I was arguing with that bitch, you know what I'm saying? When they was younger, she got a few words, but I had to say, I don't want this for my children. Alley cat ass bitch, I'll meet you in your alley. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even from where she was even at. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. I don't have no tolerance for that, especially when children are involved. So, y'all, I can't think of, like, I think, and some of me want to say, part of me want to say, they need to take her child, but it's a little part of me, a very small part of me, that wants to be like, this young lady just got out of control and was upset, and you know what I'm saying? Part of me want to say that, so I don't have a scenario for her. But I don't know how you get that fucking upset. I don't know how you throw your baby. You just throw your baby. Like, I can't. Like, bitch, I can't ride with you on that. But, okay. You threw your baby, bitch. I can't. Anyway, since we're just talking about random shit in the news, you know, or just shit going on. How about this motherfucker, which I got the story a while back, and y'all, sometimes I just be drained. You know, just reading the shit, looking at this. This motherfucker who sacrificed his girlfriend, a dirty, lousy son of a bitch, because of her zodiac sign. Like, he had to sacrifice her. The fuck? Listen. Y'all feel like a piece of her is on me. Well, I know it's her on me, but, you know. He killed her. Like, I just, I don't know. I don't get that. I don't know in what world they do this kind of thing. And what is this? Y'all, is this some sick shit that comes along with being on drugs? Because ain't nobody going to tell me that there. Because he said he sacrificed her. He was told to sacrifice her because of her zodiac sign, because she was a Taurus, I do believe. Now, nobody's going to tell me that ain't some demonic ass shit. Because it is. Nobody thinks to do no shit like that. None whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like, what? What? Okay. And then what about the damn grandmama who had the grandson kill, what was it, her son or somebody, and then they went to bingo? I don't know. Y'all, this motherfucking world is coming to a close. It really is. It is coming to a fucking close. Because some of this shit that's going on, like, oh Lord, please, and please let me have a minute to talk about this motherfucker who did a mass stabbing. Like, where the fuck do they do that shit at? We ain't even heard that shit since 9/11. He just cutting motherfuckers on the school at the college. Like, really? But this is what I need y'all to know, and understand me, and don't take it. But of course, it's gonna be a bunch of motherfuckers who might take this shit the wrong way. And as usual, I will say this: I don't even give a fuck. I always say, if you see a bitch coming, then you know how to take it in there. I'll get it. You ain't put that garlic on, did you?
No.
Okay. You know how, if you see somebody coming. If you see it coming, you might be able to, whether it be run, duck, prepare, brace, whatever. And I think it was like 13 people that got stabbed, and it's so unfortunate. People who probably had never done anything to this young man. I don't know the full story, and it just kind of made me sick to my stomach. Like, okay, but I just can't. But my point that I'm trying to make is the point that I'm always trying to make. You can never be ready for everything, but try to brace yourself and be ready. Try to. When you seen, listen, it was 13 people cut, 11 of them, 11, I'm going to say, should at least been ducking or whatever. The other ones may not have seen it coming, or maybe he just went in. I don't know. I'm just saying, watch your fucking surroundings. And I want to say to parents that have children that are in college, you know what I'm saying, my kids' age, and you know what I'm saying? Teach your children. This is a whole nother world. Teach them about how to get down if they see something. Don't be standing glaring, get down, run, or whatever. Give them another protocol, because this shit is different. Just like the Sandy Hook shit or Sandy Cook or whatever. Honey, make your babies ready, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to make them ready, train them up. This is a whole nother world. So no, it's not just about, oh, if you see a fire, stop, drop, and roll, honey. Now you got to teach them. If you see a motherfucker coming with a mask, if you hear some gunshots, you get your ass down. If you see a motherfucker's coming in with red hair in the theater, and get your ass down. I'm serious. And however fucked up that is, and it is fucked up that you would ever even have to have that kind of conversation. But we live in a different world. We living in a different time. People have no value of other people's lives or whatever. Not too long ago. And for those who are going to say much love, you're supposed to have to quit. Yes, I'm still doing the electronic cigarette, but I may have 2 cigarettes or 3 a day, maybe 2. So I'm doing a lot better. That's a far cry different from a half a pack or whatever a day, close to a pack. Okay, So let me say that. I am still trying to quit. But my brother had a friend, and apparently she went to go, uh, she was out with this guy, had been knowing him or some shit like that, not knowing that this motherfucker wants to get people to date rape drug. He drugged her, trying to rape her, and she ended up dying off of that shit. See, because that's the new thing that seems to be the young kids are doing, popping pills and shit. And pop the molly and woo! What the fuck? So what's next if a motherfucker say rape the bitch and woo, which Rick Ross done pretty much been like, pop a molly in there and you do, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, is that next? So every motherfucking thing a motherfucker sing about, rap about, or talk about is going to be the next thing that the young generation is doing. And I'm not saying all, I'm saying some. Because not all of them are into that. I'm just talking about the ones that are. You know what I'm saying? And he killed her. And he's just trying to give her that so he can get him some nookie. With all the girls out here throwing it out of every motherfucking draw leg. You got to drug a motherfucker for some cuckoo? I can't. I can't. I can't at all. Nobody's ever going to make me get that. I'm never going to get that. You know what I'm saying? So I say, and I'm going to tell you something. Some people may disagree with it, but I was watching a video, I think, let's see, MK, what, MK? Oh, God, I know I'm saying it wrong. Well, she was talking about the whole issue of spanking your kids and what era she came from. And I came across her video because I was looking at another lady's video talking about she gives everything she got to her kids and being a single mother, this and that and other, and her children are spoiled, and she goes out of her way to buy them things, and she does without, and they don't have the decency to take care of it or clean their rooms properly or whatever, which led me to, she was prompted to do her video off of watching Miss MK. And Miss MK was talking about, the whole spanking shit. She ain't with it. She'll whoop her son's ass. She ain't with that timeout shit. Okay. And it just made me think that, and I do believe that each one should teach one. I believe that. For real, for real. But I think that it's something to be said about having a conversation and other mothers being able to talk to our dads or whatever, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? How you dealt with this or how you dealt with that, and have a conversation and share with each other. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, I seen this and so and he's been acting funny, and oh, this mom over here can say, yeah, but when my son was doing it, I found out he was taking pills or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? More parents should try to help each other and just try to share. It's no shame in, like, I'm one of them ones, take the motherfucking door off the hinge. You ain't even shutting the motherfucking door in here. Okay? If I think you doing something motherfucking wrong. You get what I'm saying? Especially when they was young. No, I'm checking every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? For their own safety. You don't want to be overbearing, but you have to do what you do. Have to do what you got to do for their own safety. To protect them or whatever. That's our job. You know what I'm saying? Love, nurture, protect. Feed, all of these things. Roof over the head, whatever. You get what I'm saying? And and I come from that time where I need to know what the fuck you doing at all motherfucking times. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all. Y'all know I'm all over the place, and just, watching a video and then seeing that, it just all kind of brings me to this, that I think that more parents need to try to talk to each other. Like, I think that even though the young lady got mad with the baby, maybe had she have had someone to stir her in the right direction, that would have never been a thought. She would have never even argued with that chick. She would have paid it. And she would have been like, okay, I got my baby here, I'm going to let that go. You get what I'm saying? Had someone have directed her. And I think, you know what I'm saying, that's the problem, is that so many people, women that are parents now, have not been parented. You get what I'm saying? Like, each one should teach one. This is generational deep shit. You get what I'm saying? It is. A lot of times when you see, certain dysfunctions, if you follow that motherfucking trail back, you gonna find something like it. And it's gonna continue to go on. You get what I mean? And I guess I'm always like shocked or whatever, because I'm going to tell y'all something. I got a wonderful family that I'm blessed with. And that's not to say that, honey, I ain't got some crazy ass folks in my family, because I do. On both sides. But one thing about, I can say is that I, was definitely raised. I had the mom and dad in the home. And even if that would not have been the case, my mother would have did all she could do to make sure that, we had morals and this and that and other. You know what I'm saying? And not only did I have my mother, her sisters, aunts, and things like that, it was truly, and still is like a village, because it do take that. I'm telling you, it does. So I don't know, y'all. I'm always taken back when I see this, but like I said, I don't have a scenario for her, because part of a small, teeny tiny part of me believes that this chick just lost it. And she just lost it and was so angry at this broad she's arguing with, and fueling to the fire, probably thinking, what are these people thinking of me? And never once thought about, at first it was like, if I didn't have my baby and in front of my baby, but you threw your baby. You threw your baby to the wind, all because of what this bitch was saying at the front of the bus. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I can't say that I've never, been so motherfucking mad that I couldn't bite through motherfucking steel, because I have. I've been a mad bitch before. You know what I'm saying? But never to the point where thank God, to the point where I would throw my child. You know what I'm saying? I've been mad, but not to that, because I just, just seeing that just unnerved me. And some of this shit that's going on now, y'all, this is some unheard of ass shit. Like, for real. I think people are auditioning in their life for reality shows. Because every time you turn around, it's a new motherfucking show. Flavor Flav, and I'm calling him that, is getting ready to have a show about some chicken wings and waffles. I can't. Please stop. Oh, okay. And y'all know I like my shows. I look at it, but you got to know what reality is. And most of that shit is scripted. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. And then some of the shit that's on TV, Hannibal, The Code, this and that and other, y'all, I'm about over it. So, y'all, I just had to come in here and talk about it. Yes, she lost her motherfucking mind. Granny lost her mind paying her grandson to kill the son, and then go to bingo, and then the Zodiac killer, and, y'all, I can't. So, y'all, I can't imagine y'all saying anything different, but, if you've seen it, let me know, or you heard about any of these stories, let me know your thoughts on it or whatever, or however, let me know your thoughts on it. I'm going to hop in here tomorrow and, Lord willing, wake up and see it, and do a couple of Helper Sisters out, but I'm going to kind of do a couple of them on the video, so, and if y'all don't, really care for it that way, I can totally understand it, just so I'll be able to, kind of get it in or whatever. I have my Games of Thrones video already done, but I did it on camera, y'all. I did it on my camera on this one, because the night, I can't understand the Nikon. Anywho, so I'm gonna get that one up, and I'm gonna do a Helper Sister out, a couple of them, and then I want to go on YouNow tomorrow, which has taken over Block TV, which, I don't know why they did that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm out of here. I might even try to do it tonight, just to hop on to see. I know it's kind of late, to see just how that works and kind of mess with it or whatever. So I'm out of here. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that shit. Tell me what y'all think about that shit. If you heard of it, heard the story, please let me know. I will put the link below to this broad throwing the baby. So I'm out of here, y'all. Much love.